We got Pisces. Capricorn Pisces came off right off the bat. Well, Pisces, because this is Venus into your sign and we got all this Pisces energy, I'm going to give you the zombie deck. Very, very vivid descriptions of things to keep you in reality through these times, too. You're still dealing with the harshest 12th house aspect right now of anybody. Mars and Saturn, the two malefics in your 12th house. So definitely don't be running into the illusion or running deeper down the wrong holes. Even literally the wrong hole, you know? Like, I'm not saying like for fun. I'm saying like that's just that person's the wrong hole.
Wrong hole, fool.
Oh, what's going on with Pisces here? I'm feeling definitely an intense read coming on for them. I feel like all these readings are going to be intense because Capricorn came up and I was kind of like, Capricorn. And I was like, oh, shit. It was like unexpected. So there's a lot of unexpected energy with Aquarius, remember, especially square these nodes and even with Pisces. Wow, you got the Judgment card here. You did get the Five of Pentacles in reversed and you got the Eight of Wands in reversed. And then you got that Eight of Cups in reversed. I mean, you got a big judgment call of like, are you doing the right thing for God? Is this really taking you to the limit? Like that's the highest limit in your life? Or are you not rising to the occasion here? That's the judgment. But I like in this deck because it is kind of like that big call that you have to make, like this bomb will take out all the zombies. Right? I almost feel like you might be dealing with some zombie energy around you and having to drop the bomb on it. And especially, I hate to say it here, but having this Five of Pentacles reversed, the girl who's out there in zombie land looking for food in Biden's America, reversed, almost like your challenge is that you don't have to go through that, but it's like you're picking to choose that. And it's really weird to see the Eight of Cups reversed here because it's almost like I feel like you've walked away from something that's really good in order to walk into something that's really bad. Yeah, I got a Magician card here. It's like you've walked away from something that was really good, a magician that's really connected to the divine, but you've walked away from that and walked into something really weird here. And that Eight of Wands reversed here, you don't want to be going in a direction that's really not the direction you want to go. She's walking away from the zombie and being like, that's not me. I'm not turning into a zombie like you guys. Bye. But this is reversed. It's almost like you're about to go get bit by a zombie and turn into a zombie. And it's big judgment calls here. And I feel like you've walked away from something that was really good, but it's telling you to walk almost back and like, it's like kind of weird, like walking back and walking in the right direction. I almost feel like you've kind of crossed roads, like, oh, I was in a good place and then there was a great person and then there was a bad person and I'm making the bad person look good and the good person look bad. I feel like you're kind of crisscrossed here. I mean, you got a King of Cups in reversed here. So yeah, it's like, I think you're too afraid to emotionally, and it's kind of weird because that is the captain, right? Who's actually of the plane that's going to drop the bomb reversed. So I feel like you're missing in action from dropping the bomb of what needs to be changed. And you did get the Emperor reversed with this Eight of Wands reversed. So I feel like, you know, I don't know if you're just oblivious or I got a feeling you're very clear, but you're too afraid. And I think that you know this and you know you don't have to go through this, but the challenge is that maybe you're choosing to go through it because you like pain. Two of Cups reversed. I mean, oh man. Again, the challenge is picking a soulmate that's not a soulmate and then not moving your energy towards what really is a soulmate. Boom. Look at that. Four of Swords. That's what you're trying to find is your place that's home, but you could pick home that's ready to get bombed. Because put it this way, I like the zombie deck because if you choose the wrong place and become a zombie, you're eventually going to get bombed anyway. So you either bomb the zombie person, bomb the person that's really not good, or get bombed anyway with them because other people are going to drop the bomb on the zombies anyways that you would be. Are you going to stay that human and that good person that's going in the right direction, that the arrows of love are really going towards? Or are you fighting against that and that emperor reversed there? And that could also be dealing with somebody who's like really narcissistic or egomaniac, and he's actually like acts like he's a hero, or they act like they're very strong and heroic, but you're the one having to do all this work and they're really not. Five of Wands reversed here. And that's just, you're not trying hard enough. I mean, and I think that they're not trying hard enough, because I was kind of looking at them as this. And we'll pick for the other person that you walked away from. Six of Pentacles reversed. I almost feel like, yeah, you walked away from a place that actually could provide you the things that you need in your life. You know, Six of Pentacles is somebody who's doing service and helping people. I almost feel like you've walked away from people that are there helping people to people that are self-serving. Yep. Page of Swords. I feel like that you have to have communication with that again and get away from this kind of crazy situation. I feel like you're in a really weird situation here, and I think that you have more than one person. I'm not going to lie. Well, look at Sacred Union. I mean, this is the card that everybody wants to get. I mean, this is what we all want, but what is the real Sacred Union here? I think that might be the problem here is you're at a choice of what is the real Sacred Union here. Fuck, where is this? Boom, Chariot card. I mean, it's definitely where you have to, it's almost like you're going to have to, oh my God, I made the wrong decision. And it's like you're leaping towards the right one. Like, let me get out of zombie town and I'm going to where the real Sacred Union is. I know this might sound crazy. But it's almost like, you know, that's a Pisces life. Like, oh my God, I made the wrong choice. What the fuck am I doing? I'm so sorry. It feels like the fucking, what's that movie? Fucking Notebook shit. Like when she's just so stupid and is about to fucking choose to be with that fucking dude in the army instead of be with fucking her dude who was in the army and did everything for her. And she's like, oh wait, I'm so sorry. A very Pisces moment. You're living in a Notebook this week. And oh, look at this, South Node. Here you are in the illusion. Especially in Scorpio, you've created a belief of something to be good that's really not. You have to look at the facts and actually what's real and what actually is the real environment that provides you something of nourishment and greatness instead of this false sense of it. And South Node, you know, definitely it feels a lot more easier because but it doesn't go anywhere. And you got new life. Oh man, yeah. That's always a very, very clear one for me of like, yeah, you better fucking pick the right choice here, because like, I think that the life that you believed it was is not. And I think that this week you have to come into this very extreme, because the new life in actually the right direction and not doing this kind of South Node kind of karmic bullshit that you've kind of fallen back into or took the wrong route. I keep getting crossroads here. Is going to bring you your ultimate place of where you really are happy. And this is a card of feeling satisfied and happy. And look at the soldier's happy. He's got his nice mattress. He's got his fucking, is that a beer? Yeah, he's got a beer. He's got his bazooka with him. And he's sleeping at night safe, knowing they're all outside. And he's dreaming of what? Shooting away the zombies. I feel like you're still dealing with a zombie. And that Page of Swords is wanting to talk to somebody that honestly offers good service and everything, instead of going and keep trying to deal with somebody who really doesn't. It's like a fake strong person or a fake person that you're having to do all the work anyway and like direct everything. And I feel like that's not what you're here to do at this moment. I think you're here to guide in a way, but I don't think that you're here to like fucking have to be. And that also is standing at the door, right? To protect it. He's protecting the doorway from the zombies, and it's reversed. This person will let zombies come in. Look at that. And this is an unnatural situation because the shadow here is natural. That I got a feeling that authentic, real, organic, I feel like you're going away from that. It's almost like you walked away from something that's natural and feels authentic. And I think you created kind of a weird shadow of something that you think is natural and organic, but it really is not, because if you look at the circumstances of how you got there. And yeah, I won't cry for you. Guess what? It's like that's like one of the hardest ones, because you're actually dealing with somebody that at the end of the day they really wouldn't cry for you. It's like such a false situation that they really wouldn't give a fuck. Like they could give two fucks in the end. But you've got this great kind of other direction I keep getting. Decision, I mean, come on. Now it's getting more intense. It's even more clarifying of what I was trying to say. that this is a major decision week. It's not one to fuck around with. And it's 5 of Cups. Look at that. It's going to be sorrow either way because you're going to have to tell one side or the other side, sorry, like, you know, you're a zombie and you're going into the graveyard, but look at, they're all coming at her in the graveyard, like Night of the Living Dead. You are living through Night of the Living Dead right now, and you could either just sit and do nothing and be turned into a zombie or not. And you need to make a choice on which one you want to be. If you're single out there, Knight of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. I almost like, wow, 7 of Swords. The singles, this is kind of crazy, Pisces, but like, these are, stop jumping towards these kind of shady characters. They're shady. They don't have what they say they have, and they definitely aren't going to leap for love. You're the one having to pull their hand and pull them where you want to go, and they don't want to do that. If you're in a relationship, 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit card, and the 10 of Wands. A lot of weight in this relationship needs to be addressed. There's a lot of wisdom you have, but I think that you don't know how to execute it. I think that you have been just like sitting on the fence of what to do, and you can't sit on the fence anymore. And I think that there's some weight that needs to be dropped off and away. And I think that there's a lot of like pressure right now of it almost feeling like you kind of constantly taking the thing that you need to do for the direction. I'm going to pull one more there. Fucking, the Hierophant reverse. The commitment energy is not there, or even the energy of the same beliefs is kind of going away, or like they're not even paying attention to you. They're not showing up to the relationship like you're showing up. If you're sex-wise, Knight of Swords reverse. Definitely don't be fucking trying to trailblaze something that's not exciting for you. And honestly, I don't know. That's a card where it's like, it's the card of needing to be rescued, but I almost feel like don't be trying to rescue a relationship or save somebody that's a zombie by using sex, or somebody that's forcing you to try to have sex with them. I don't know. That's some weird sex shit going on here with the 2 of Swords reversed. I think look at, that is the crossroads that you already know about, that you're not blindfolded about. And I think that kind of where you're having sex is going to help you understand where is the right place and whether you're going to turn into a zombie or not. Like the energy is not zombie, like boring, like dangerous, like turning you away from your soul or turning away your humanness away. And that kind of makes sense with Mars and Saturn here in the 12th, squaring your nodes. And I especially also feel like for you, there's another part of this where it's like, this is North Node that's, in the 3rd, but at the same time, like, this Aries energy is your 2nd house. So you have to, like, with Chiron here, it's knowing how to pick the best for you that's not picking on your self-worth wounds. Oh, well, they are great because they maybe make me feel better, but it's more just like the look, or maybe it's just like this false sense of whatever. You're coming into your true energy of your magic, and you've got to be able to show that, and you can't be hanging around some sort of energy that's not allowing you to show that. You got manifest here, you got regaining balance, you got your inner child healing, and you did get heartbreak. So I mean, and I saw that 5 of Cups there at the center of that decision, but I feel like the heartbreak of what's not good that really will get your inner child back and regain your balance will let you manifest what you really want. So that's all positive, but I think that you have a big decision to make, and I think that you already know. I think that you already know. There's some shady shit going on, and I think the shadiness is yourself being blind to the shadiness that you're not blind to and acting blind. And look at this, Pisces, Jupiter, 2nd house. Stop creating the delusion of what something that's good that's not, and stop missing out on the beauty and the magic of what's actually beautiful for you that I almost feel like you missed out on. The villain that you are being right now, this also could be the villain that you're dealing with. Look at you. You didn't even get it to where it worked. Oh, it's set up way too high. Way too high. Oh.
Come on, smoke.
There we go. Yeah, it's got to be flat. All right, let's see what is the villain that you were being right now, Pisces? What is that villain? Six of Pentacles. I just want to stay in the lane I'm in. I don't want anything to change. I just... Good luck. Good luck.
All right, Pisces. So I think, having Saturn in your 12th, square the nodes, with Mars in your 12th, square the nodes. This is a big cycle turning here. This is one of the biggest times, especially with the three strongest planets that could possibly be in your sign of Pisces, in your first house there. It's about identifying with these patterns, making decisions about how to go into a better way that makes sense. North node's in your third house. That makes sense. This isn't something crazy. This is common sense, better environment, better people, less toxic patterns. And I think the biggest part is identifying these things for you and starting these magical new stories. So if anybody could start over fresh right now in the best way possible, if needed, it'd be Pisces. Or you're already have started fresh and now you're going to start to see the identification of all of these beautiful things start happening. But it's like a big test of going backwards or going forwards. And that choice is yours. And I don't know, it's a lot in your second house too. With Aries, your self-worth is everything right now. So what did all these lessons teach you? What did the past teach you? Hopefully how to be more strong within yourself, how to really go forward with what feels real and solid and of a higher caliber in your life. So you gotta cut ties with stuff that's toxic, especially if it's people. You went through all the 11th house stuff with Capricorn. If you're still messing around with people or relationships that are toxic or controlling, they're not of value to you. They're not going to let you express yourself in the most beautiful, magical, Piscean way. So big choices and a lot of identification. You can start the most beautiful things. Don't stop yourself and go backwards right now.
Yeah, my guide just wanted to say, don't even try and fucking push this on your rising sign now and be like, well, okay, let me go watch my rising sign. All Pisces are going through this. Don't ever try and run away right now. I'm going to go watch my rising. Because I just heard every Pisces go, I'm going to go watch my rising. That's how you know you're fucking in denial.